Let me see that one again, Azo.
Take two. Start.
This is the power inverter right there, and this is the charge controller with the battery bank right there, and then everything being powered by an extension cord. Is the whole system. So now, Danny, you want to go ahead?
All right. So here we have the prototype. We have two lights, a fan. We have two power outlets. We can control these devices with this app, and we have the website, and they both control these, so you can turn them on and off. So right here, for example, if you look up to light 1, I'm going to turn it on by pressing this button, and light 1 turns on. And I can do the same for the others. For example, I'll turn on light 2 is over there.
Okay.
Press the button, light 2 is on.
So we got two lights on.
Right.
What about the fan?
Let's turn on the fan. Just press the button right there. We got the fan is on.
Okay.
So we have the option also, let's say you want to turn everything off at once, you want to go back and press each button one by one.
So it's just like you have a master switch, right?
Exactly, right here. So we have a master switch, press it, and everything turns off.
Okay.
Right.
Great.
And
so what about the outlets? How they work?
So we have this light right here. It's plugged into this outlet, the top one.
Okay.
So we have this separated so we can have power going to the top or the bottom, and we can cut off power and have it to only one side at one time.
Okay. That means if whenever the top is on, the bottom won't on.
Still off.
Okay, still off.
So for example, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on. I'm gonna have power go to this top outlet. It's gonna turn on this light right here.
Okay.
So if I go to outlet 1A, that turns on. So it works the same way for the other outlets.
Okay. All right.
So
what about the sensor?
So the way the sensors work is, for example, let's say you're starting off in this first room right here,
okay,
and you want to go to the next room. This sensor will trigger, meaning that the light in the previous room turns off and this one turns on, meaning you're walking through the house and the lights are turning off behind you to go from one room to another.
Okay.
So if I go to the next room over, this light turns on and the previous one turns off.
Will turn off.
Essentially saving power.
Can you go ahead and start the process over again, please?
Sure, I could do that.
First one.
Turn it off. You want to do the same thing?
Yeah, same thing. The first one's on.
So let's do it. 1 second. Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, you got both lines on now.
Yeah. So
that's the second.
That's the second one. So
okay, go ahead to that one right there. Let me see.
If you go to the next one,
this one will turn off.
Right. So
and then this one will stay on. Right. This one is on. So whenever you move to the next one, this line will turn off. Okay. Right. I got you.
Exactly. And you can control through the outlet as well. I mean, through the website.
Through the website, Samba. You want to go ahead and show me that on the website? Sure. Pass me that computer over here. Let me see that computer. Unplug it. So go ahead, show me where. So if we move back a little bit. If you don't have your cell phone, for instance, or you are at a long distance, right? Long range. Right. So you basically have internet access from the place that you were. You basically can turn on and turn off those things, right?
Right.
Okay. Go ahead and demonstrate that.
So you turn on the first light. You got second light right there. You can turn on the fan. And you can do the same for the outlets. So for example, the top outlet over there turns on the light.
So pretty much everything is on right now.
Right.
And you said you have a master switch.
Right.
You can turn off everything too at the same time, right?
Right. So you go back to the home page. Just give it a second to load. Pretty much this page just turns off each one individually, so that's control for each of the devices.
So it shows the 4 things is on right now. You can see the 4.
Right. So that's the 3 lights. Well, the 2 lights, the one plugged into the outlet, and then the fan.
Okay.
So here, and it tells you what's on. So the status page on the home, the status on the home page will tell you what's on and off.
Okay.
So you can go and cut off electricity so everything turn off with one button here, and it turns everything off.
Everything's off right now. Great. Great.
That's basically it.
That's basically it. Thank you very much, man. And this is the solar panel right there, right? Since we don't have any sun, there's no way we can charge this battery right now. But I know the battery is full charge, so. All right, let me go in the back to see.
What is the voltage on that thing?
This guy right here is the microcontroller, and then we have the PCB next to it with the green lines. It's being powered on by the website or by the apps. Don't have any button right there or any switch to turn it on, except on the website itself. And this is all the wires, the plugs that can plug an extension outlet, and it goes up to the power inverter. And then this guy is take a 12 volt from the battery, and then send it to the power inverter, and power inverter convert that 12 volt to 120 volt AC and 60 hertz. Okay.